So tell me what you did when you found out you were not the only one. Like when you found out your guy was cheating.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Okay, let me start with when I met him. I met this guy at one birthday party like that. His name is Innocent.
Okay.
He was calm and so confident, my kind of man. And one more thing I like about Innocent is that he did not rush me. He was so gentle and caring. And before I knew it, I was spending most weekend at his place. And eventually we started dating.
Clapper for Jesus.
See, Innocent has never called me by my name.
How?
He calls me my peace, and I believed him. So one afternoon, I decided to pay him a surprise visit.
Okay.
So when I got there, he was in the bathroom, and I was hearing him singing very loudly with his rough voice. But he was sounding happy. Anybody can tell that he was in a good mood. But then something caught my attention. He was singing too loud, like someone who was listening through earpiece. So I saw earpod case on the table. I opened it and I saw only one earpod inside. That means he was listening to the music through the other earpod.
Okay.
Then suddenly he now stopped singing. And his phone started ringing, so he picked the phone sharp as if he was waiting for the call. So out of curiosity, I took the other earpod and put it in my ear, and it connected immediately. Then I heard a female voice. He said, "I just called to remind you that I'm still waiting for you." Then he said, "Okay, my love." I just said, my love, okay. He ended the call with, "Okay, I will see you later, sweetheart."
You go cry.
When he ended the call, he started singing again. I quietly took the earpod out of my ear and put it back exactly where I found it. I just quietly went outside and knocked the door, so it will look like I'm just coming.
You're a bad guy.
When I knocked, he came out with towel around his waist. He said, baby, you are here? I didn't know that you are coming." I just laughed and I said, "I just wanted to surprise you." He just hugged me. I sat down and I was just doing as if everything was okay. When he came out, I brought out the food that I made for him. He was so happy and ate as if he has never eaten before. I matched his energy. I even fed him and played along. I made him feel like nothing in the world was wrong. After we finished eating, he stood up and wiped his mouth and started dressing up. I asked, "Are you going out?" And he said yes. He said that the mom called that his younger sister is not feeling fine. He just wants to go and check up on them. I said, "Okay, I'll just go home now. You'll call me when you come back home." He now said, "You see why I called you my peace?" I watched him go out like as if everything was normal. But in my heart, I knew exactly where he was going to. That day passed. Aside me coming to Innocent's house and him giving me what I want, he never put effort to know about my family. Moving on.
Okay.
I still stay with him like 2 to 3 months. Few months passed. I told him that my friend was getting married. He was so happy. Then he said, "That is a good news." And I told him that I will be helping her because I'm the chief bridesmaid. From that day, I involved him in everything.
How?
Whenever I needed something for my friend's wedding, I called him. I said, "Babe, please help me send small money for the decorator." "Babe, I saw a nice clothes that I will wear for the chief bridesmaid." I now asked him to send money for it. Even though he complained sometimes, but I told him that whatever he's doing now, that after the wedding, that me and him will have double.
What?
And then he can't put in mind well for the thing. One time, I even made my friend to talk to him. She said, "Innocent, that I promised you after my wedding, my husband and I will do something special for you. Expect the shock of your life after our wedding." He said, "Okay, anything for my baby's girlfriend." So I kept doing everything for my friend's wedding. From picking colors down to photographers, DJ, all with Innocent support. On the day of the wedding, he called early that morning, asking how the preparation for the final day. Hope everything is set for your friend's big day. And I said everything is perfect. He said, send pictures so I want to see how fine the bride look, because he will not come to the wedding, but he will not miss the reception. I said, don't worry, you will see. Some hours later, I sent him pictures. The picture I sent to him was the decorated hall and people dancing.
Oh my God!
But one thing Innocent did not know was the wedding he was helping me to plan was not my friend's wedding. I was the one marrying.
The blood of Jesus!
I was the one marrying.
Jesus!
Then I sent him another picture, but this time around, it was me, the bride, in the same wedding gown me and him rented. Immediately, he called me. I saw the call, but I did not pick. Now, many of you would think I was cheating too, but I wasn't.
How?
There was a man that was bothering me about relationship, but I told the man that I was in a relationship. He even promised that he will marry me, but I told him I was engaged already, but that was a lie. Innocent did not engage me. So after I had that call, I just went straight to the man and said, I'm ready now. And during that 3 months, me and the man got to know ourselves well, and eventually he proposed to me. I thought it was a joke though, but I accepted. I said to myself, anything that will happen, let it happen. That was when things started going well with me. We started planning for the marriage.
Nice.
And I don't want to exclude Innocent, not because I liked him, but I have my motive. Now back to my story. After the wedding, I called him and he picked. This guy started ranting. No name that he did not call me that night. When he finished shouting, and I said, have you finished talking? Then I said, if you can hide a whole relationship away from me, then I see no reason why I will not hide my marriage away from you. Then I ended the call.